In this video, I'll share about the basic setup for teachers and for students. So you'll see I have split screens here. You go to Socrative.com, and then there should be a portion up at the top that says Teacher Login Page. Now what I did on this side right here is I already went to the student login page, so you can kind of see what that looks like as well. Teacher Login Page, if I click on that, you're going to get two options. It's going to say something like email and password, and then you can either log in or create an account. If you click log in, you already have an account. If you do create an account, that means you are creating a new one. So I'm just going to pause it a second. Now that I've typed my information in, I'm brought to the dashboard. And I've referenced this, or I will reference this in a couple other videos talking about how to create your quiz, but also how to get to your data part to be able to analyze that and make instructional decisions in your classroom. So a few things just in the setup portion of it. My profile is important because this allows you to go in and change password and etc. The room number is important too, because what the students will have, remember this is what the students see when they go to m.socrative.com, or if they just go to socrative.com and click, there's a spot that says student sign in. What they'll do is you give them the room number that is right here, and they will enter that in and click join room. Make sure I put the right room number. Even though right now I do not have an assessment started or an activity, you see that this will begin spinning. Okay. Down at the bottom also I see that, or up here I see I have one student in the room. With the free version they limit you to, I believe, 50 students. So after a class or after you get close to 50 students, you may want to clear the room so that you have space for your next group of kids to use it. So just to demonstrate what it looks like for students over here, I'm going to click on start a quiz, or we'll just do the exit ticket. And if I start it over here, you'll see, please enter your last name. And then how well do you understand today's material? Well. And this is just an example of that pre-made exit ticket. Pretty well. What did you learn today? I learned how simple machines make work easier. And then please solve the problem on the board. So this is an opportunity that I can have a problem up on the board for the students to solve. And then they can enter the answer in here, which is 8. And I can let another student take the exit ticket, or I can finish. This is nice, and this is what we'll talk about later. If you want to share devices between students, or you're in a small group station, let another student take the exit ticket, and it brings them right back to that beginning where they enter in their name. So you can just leave this up for the next kid, and they're set to go. Now, when I end my activity, I can get prompted, do I want to download report, email report, or no report? I will download it. It'll open it up for me then on my computer, and I can say OK, and then I will be able to view that report. So that is kind of how to set up your account, how the students access your room, how some just housekeeping pieces of how to make sure your room stays cleared so you don't get too many students in it, and then how to download the report when you finish an assessment. So we'll wait 1 second and wait for this to open up, and I'll just show you what that report will look like for you as a teacher when you are analyzing the data, which I will talk about later. So then here is my report that was generated for Michael West, and I can see my different pieces here. Obviously there is no total score because there is no right or wrong answer. This way I can sort students that maybe felt that they didn't understand the concept very well or the content, and I can pull those for reteaching. So just a quick way to look at the data when you are finished.